Let me ask you something most people never stop to think about. Why is it that some people are genuinely good with money? They budget, they save, they avoid debt, they do everything right, yet they still feel financially stressed or stuck? Meanwhile, other people seem calm and confident about money, even without flashy incomes or dramatic lifestyles. Here's the uncomfortable truth: most financial advice never explains. Being good with money and being wealthy are not the same thing. And confusing the two is one of the biggest reasons people work hard for decades, earn decent incomes, and still never feel financially free. If you've ever felt like you're responsible with money but not truly ahead, or like you're doing the right things but still carrying financial tension, this video is for you. Today, we're breaking down the real difference between being good with money versus wealthy. No hype, no shortcuts, just how money actually works in real life. Before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to Life Plus Money. This channel is about building financial clarity, financial stability, and long-term wealth, without stress, pressure, or constant hustle. If you want money to feel calmer and more predictable over time, you're in the right place. By the end of this video, you'll understand why wealth versus income matters so much, how money habits and financial behavior quietly shape your future, and what actually separates people who manage money well from people who build wealth over time. Let's start with a definition most people get wrong. Being good with money usually looks like this. You pay your bills on time. You track your spending. You try to save. You avoid unnecessary debt. These are important personal finance basics, and they absolutely matter. Being good with money is about control. It's about managing what comes in and what goes out. And to be clear, most people never even reach this stage. So if you are good with money, you're already ahead of the curve. But here's the problem. Control alone does not create wealth. You can be excellent at money management and still feel tense, reactive, and one unexpected expense away from stress. You can follow every rule and still feel like money requires constant attention. That's because being good with money is mostly defensive. It helps you avoid mistakes, but it doesn't automatically build freedom, stability, or optionality. This is where a lot of people quietly burn out. They rely on discipline and willpower. They constantly monitor accounts. They say no over and over again. Over time, that creates fatigue. And when fatigue shows up, emotional spending follows. Then lifestyle inflation creeps in. Income rises. Expenses quietly rise with it. And suddenly, despite being responsible, you're still not building momentum. This isn't a discipline problem. It's a system problem. Now let's talk about what it actually means to be wealthy. Wealth is not a big paycheck. Wealth is not luxury. Wealth is not what you post online. Wealth is financial stability plus time plus options. Being wealthy means your money works with less effort. It means your lifestyle doesn't depend entirely on your next paycheck. It means financial surprises don't immediately create anxiety. This is the real wealth mindset. Wealth focuses less on income and more on net worth versus income, assets versus liabilities, and cash flow management. Income is active. Wealth is calm. Two people can earn the same income and live completely different financial lives. One feels constantly behind. The other feels steady and confident. The difference is not intelligence. It's structure. This is where financial systems come in. Being good with money depends on willpower. Being wealthy depends on systems. Systems automate good decisions. They remove emotion from financial decision-making. They reduce the need to constantly be disciplined. This is why wealthy people don't think about money all day. They've designed their environment to support smart money choices without effort. They save automatically. They invest consistently. They manage cash flow in a way that doesn't require constant attention. This is also why wealth builds slowly but reliably. Compounding wealth doesn't feel dramatic day to day, but over years, it changes everything. This is where investing basics actually matter, not as speculation, but as structure. Wealth grows when assets either generate income, appreciate over time, or reduce future expenses. Liabilities quietly drain future flexibility. Being wealthy means slowly shifting the balance, not overnight, not through risky moves, just consistently. This is how people truly build wealth over time. Let me pause here for a second. If this is already helping you see money differently, make sure you subscribe to Life Plus Money. This channel is about financial freedom and independence the boring, effective way, the way that actually lasts. Now let's talk about behavior, because this part surprises most people. Wealth is not about being smarter. It's about financial behavior repeated consistently over decades. That includes delayed gratification, avoiding lifestyle inflation, making decisions based on long-term outcomes instead of short-term emotions. This is why how wealthy people think often looks boring from the outside. They don't chase excitement. They don't optimize for appearance. They optimize for stability, and stability compounds. This leads us to the real goal that rarely gets talked about. The true reward of wealth is not stuff. It's stress-free money. It's waking up without financial pressure. It's handling setbacks without panic. It's clarity instead of constant monitoring. This is real financial independence, not quitting everything, not retiring early at all costs, just living with margin. This is where the mindset shift happens. Most people ask, how can I manage my money better? Wealthy thinking asks, how can I design my life so money needs less management? That single shift changes everything. Being good with money is about control. Being wealthy is about freedom. One requires constant effort. The other creates breathing room. And here's the best part. You don't need a massive income to make this shift. You need clarity. You need patience. You need systems that support your life instead of consuming it. Let's bring this together. Being good with money avoids mistakes, relies on discipline, focuses on short-term control. Being wealthy builds systems, reduces stress, grows quietly over time. Both matter, but only one creates lasting peace. If this video helped you see money differently, make sure you subscribe to Life Plus Money. Every week we break down wealth-building strategies, money clarity, and realistic paths to financial freedom, without hype, pressure, or noise. Thanks for watching. And remember this, the goal isn't to be perfect with money. The goal is to build a life where money quietly supports you.